What's going on, guys? Ben here, Enos Tech. Today we're taking a look at Be Quiet's Silent Loop 280mm all-in-one CPU cooler. Now previously we have reviewed the 240mm model, which fared very well in our testing and our results, and we should also at the same time have a video of the 120mm up on our YouTube channel, at least an unboxing of it. So if you're interested in seeing the different models, we do have the 120, the 240, and the 280mm version videos on our channel, and I'll make sure to link those all down below. Now this is Be Quiet's first take on an all-in-one CPU water cooler. Be Quiet are known for offering some great air coolers, and when they first announced these, I was very excited to get my hands on one. And like I said, we did the 240mm a couple months ago on launch, but now they've sent us in the 280, and we've also got the 120 over there on the floor as well that we'll be doing a video of soon. Not only do these all-in-one CPU coolers, the Silent Loops, perform great, they are very quiet as well, as you would hope from a company called Be Quiet. They feature a reverse flow pump that, if nothing else, has found a way to not be as noisy as conventional pumps. There's not really much to say. I'll go a bit more into it in the proper review of what the reverse flow pump actually means, but it's great for noise control if nothing else, and it does seem to work very well because, as said, these coolers do perform great as well. Now this one, the 280mm version, it features 4 of Be Quiet's Pure Wings 2 fans, which are also quite silent as well. Well, I wouldn't say silent, but they're not as noisy as a lot of other fans you would see on stock coolers from some of the other brands, especially some of the other brands all-in-one coolers. The fans can be very loud. I'm pretty sure you guys know who I'm talking about, and even though they offer good performance, a lot of times people want quiet. So here we go, Be Quiet. They've done a good job at that. But enough of me rambling on now. Why don't we open up the box and take a closer look at all the parts that come inside. Alright, so why don't we open up this box here and get this bad boy out and see what we're working with. As you can see, as soon as we open it up, we've got the user installation manual there. A little bit of foam protecting here. First up, we'll start with the 240mm Pure Wings 2 fans that should offer ample cooling and hopefully remain fairly silent during the cooling operations. Next, we have the bag full of accessories for the mounting. This features AMD and Intel. As you can see, the Intel one is labeled and the AMD bag is labeled as well, to make it easier to know which one you need. There is also a fan splitter there, so you only need one motherboard header for the 2 Pure Wings 2 fans. And Be Quiet have also included a nice tube of their own thermal greased or paste to get you up and started. As you can now see as well, everything has its own little compartment inside the cardboard box. We have the accessories here, the 2 fans here, and now the radiator itself and the tube down to the pump has its own little housing to stop it from moving around, shaking about, and getting rattled about in transit, which should ultimately help it from getting damaged. Now if you just bear with me just one second, let's get this out of the way here. Let's go about, see if we can't get this bad boy out here. As you'll see, this is one big bag that the pump and radiator, the whole unit, is in, so be careful. Getting it out, we can see the top of the pump head has a nice Be Quiet logo there, and it also has a nice dark brushed aluminum look to it. I am quite a big fan of that. I think it looks great. Also complements the tubing very well, which, as you can see, has almost black springs around it to help protect it, but still it is very flexible. There's no need to worry about bending it to getting it to where you want, whether you want it in the rear, the top, or the front of your case. However you mount it on the CPU, it should fit fine. Coming off the top of the pump here, we have the 12-volt DC power cable. This is a standard 3-pin fan type cable that will just plug into a fan header, preferably the CPU fan header on your motherboard, and it will power the pump up. As for the CPU block itself, as you can see, it's got the nice nickel plated block on it, nice and shiny and reflective. It looks amazing, even though it doesn't really matter too much what it looks like because it's going to be sitting on top of the CPU. The radiator itself is nice, matte black. It's quite thick for what it is. It's quite nice. Obviously, it's a standard 280 millimeter radiator. As you can see on this side, we have the 8 holes, 4 at the top, 4 at the bottom for mounting the Pure Wings 2 fans. And then for users looking to get a push-pull configuration going, there are 8 more holes on the other side for fan mounting. So you can mount a total of 4 fans onto the Be Quiet Silent Loop 280 milli CPU cooler, even though only 2 of the Pure Wings 2 fans come in the box with it. And that is pretty much it. Like I said, we have already reviewed the 240 millimeter variant, which I'll include links to that video and review in the description below. And we are hoping that the 280 millimeter variant is going to offer a bit better performance, and maybe as the fans are a little bit bigger, it may also be a bit quieter as well. We don't know yet. We haven't tested. So make sure to check back on enistech.com for that in the future. And once it is live, I'll add a link to the description below. As always, thank you guys for watching. Please check back in the near future for more content.